Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Converted Podcast, the podcast about the guild on Airy Peak Convert to Raid. With you as always is Salmisis the Shaman, Belschnickel the Priest,
and Cuddles the Brewmaster.
It's about to get real.
Well, hi everyone, and welcome to episode 80 of the Converted Podcast, the podcast for the Convert to Raid Guild on Airy Peak, US. Today is April 25th. Is not. Today is May 9th, and I read things that are in the show notes. We would like to thank you for tuning in to our show tonight. I am Cuddles, and with me this evening is... Bell? Guys, Bell's not... Bell, are you there? But tickle. Where's Belschnickel? But we do have the lovely and wonderful Miss Summer Sal. How are you doing, Salmisis?
In this episode, we have a Guildie spotlight with Mosley. Season 6 has started in Diablo. Nate and Charles are here with Guild Haps, and Cuddles is still alive after a 28-hour live stream. Cuddles, what are you talking about?
Well, guys, if nobody heard about this, over the weekend, I decided to do a 24-hour live stream for StackUp.org, which is an absolutely incredible, amazing charity that helps our veterans, both here and overseas. They send entire gaming consoles to combat units that are deployed overseas, so the soldiers have something to do in the downtime, something to keep their mind off things, something to help get rid of the boredom of the day-to-day of being a soldier. And then when these guys come back, combat disabled veterans that are dealing with PTSD, they help these guys through the power of video games. I got to meet these guys at PAX East. They're absolutely incredible. They're amazing. They had a few disabled vets there. I met this one guy that had lost an eye, an arm, and a leg to an IED. Wow. He had the biggest spot. He was having more fun than I was. He was one of the coolest guys. Their entire team is amazing. Their director, Shanghai 6, their head of media, Stack Up Sketch, absolutely amazing and incredible people. So I tweeted out that I was going to do a 24-hour live stream, right? And start at midnight on Saturday. Well, then I realized my normal schedule puts me live at 9 on Friday. So I'm like, okay, 27 hours. And we went a little bit long because we were just having a great time. I set a goal. And I didn't think that, I'll be perfectly honest, I said this plenty in the live stream, I didn't think we would hit it. I thought that I was going to have to stream it a few more days. It wasn't going to happen. And my goal was $250. I only have 300, or at the start of the live stream, I only had 300 followers on Twitch. I'm not a huge streamer. You're not talking to Lyric right now.
300 followers is nothing to sniff at. It's
300 followers is wonderful,
respectable,
and I love all of them. But it's not 1,000. It's not 10,000. It's not. I don't have a sub button yet. So we crushed that $250 goal in less than 2 hours of streaming before midnight. Before I was actually supposed to even start, $250 blown out of the water. We ended up at the end of it. With the help of some amazing members of our community, as well as I at one point had 10 hosts from other Twitch streamers. I've never seen that except for an event or Bob Ross or Julia Childs or something silly like that. Folks like Bad News Baron, Geek Stanton, Knowledge 1970, some amazing streamers, as well as Benny Fitz. If anybody is friends with Benny Fitz, have you ever seen this guy on Twitch? Well, this guy, he's actually a monster. He's a Muppet, but he's a monster. We live streamed awesome. Together. He has 11,000 viewers. Incredible, entertaining guy. Go check out Benny Fitz and the other people that I mentioned. By the end of actually a half hour, 26 and a half hours in, we had raised $1,525.
of your $250 goal.
of my $250 goal.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How amazing is that?
It was one of those things that like you see, like one of those magic moments on the internet. I cried. It was beautiful. I think we're up to 1,535 now. I'm getting more donations. My page is going to be up for the rest of the year. I will be doing some more stuff that I can't talk about just yet. But I have some exciting stuff coming up with stackup.org. And yes, Benny Fitz, as Totem pointed out, Benny Fitz is a cute monster. Not a monster like 50 Cent. That is one of his lines. He's incredible, and it's really cool to watch him. And I just like I'm so grateful and absolutely blown away. $1,525 raised for charity. Stack Up has been.
That's a Kanye song.
Maybe
Monster. Yeah, it's Kanye's song. Anyway.
Oh wow. See, I'm not that plugged into the hip hop scene. Know what I'm saying?
Kanye. It's a Kanye song.
Okay,
but,
yeah.
you know.
Not like a huge fan. But there you go. So that was incredible, and I just wanted to take another opportunity. There was a lot of people from the CTR community that were a part of that. Either watching my stream, donating, tweeting about it, and retweeting about it. Guys, if you didn't see anything about my stream this weekend on Twitter, you probably weren't on Twitter, or you aren't friends with people in CTR, because I couldn't even keep up. Like, everybody's tweeting and retweeting, and like it was not me that raised the money. It was the community around my Twitch channel. And guys, I thank you so very much. Like I said, you'll see some more from me with stackup.org. More about that later in the week. But really cool stuff going on. I actually even I streamed a new game called Dreadnought, which is a 5v5 arena space shooter. Think World of Warships, but you can die more than once and a little bit faster paced. I've actually had those devs have reached out to me because we were the #1 Dreadnought streamer for like 16 hours. And at one point we were hosted by a channel that was being featured on the front page of Twitch. So it was incredible. I got over 100 followers. I got like a lot of really positive feedback, and just thank you for everybody that was involved. But Sal, how about you? How you been doing? You have not been doing good.
I have not raised $1,500 for any charity at all. I'm going to stick something in the chat room. Monster, Kanye West featuring Rick Ross, Jay-Z, and Nicki Minaj. I'm going to say this is not safe for work with a link. I actually quite like that video, that song.
Nice.
Yeah, it's from 5 years ago. I remember like listening to it a lot back in Korea in the club. Let's see. So, the big thing that happened to me is that season 6 in Diablo started.
Nice.
It started last Friday, 2 Fridays ago.
Woo.
And
so how many paragons do you have now?
425.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Well, what happened was I was kind of I got gotten sick, right? So like there was no like me going out at all. There was no me drinking alcohol. There was no like I got like really really sick. Apparently there was something going around. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But so I'm like I'm just going to chill out. I'm going to do nothing but stay at home, drink Powerade and seltzer water, like and play Diablo. And it was perfect because at 8 o'clock my time, Eastern time, the new season started and Dead Greed was online and
your boy Dead Greed.
Yeah. And like lots of people were actually. And my my girl Mario Salsa was there and we were like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, click, plays, new season, right? We were just like shooting to level 70. And we were definitely like level 70 that night, and we had such a good time, mostly doing rifts and stuff.
Nice.
And then I played all day Saturday and Sunday and just barely even left because I wasn't eating much. I was eating like crackers. So
Nice.
it was just one of those things like I didn't want to leave anyway, so I'll just like play Diablo
There you
until I
go.
die.
Why not?
And now it's about a week and a half later, and greed is like probably 5:30 or something like that right now.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been playing by myself a lot when they aren't on. So my XP kind of gets slower. So I've definitely played enough to have like 500 Paragon, but because I often play by myself, it's not quite there. Is wow, the XP when you play with friends and or just with other people in general, it's so much more. So much more. Yeah. Nate says, "Dang, Sal is outpacing me this season." That's right. You do got to get on it, Nate. I haven't seen you on, or I have seen you on it, but it's always like when I'm leaving or something. Let's see. All I'm hearing right now is Sal is gonna power level me. Oh, Draven. You know, yeah, why not? I can power level somebody to 70 in half an hour, probably. It's not a big deal at all.
Wow.
That's 3 normal rifts. Boom. Done. 70.
Are there any cool rewards this season? Because like my first season of playing Diablo, and well, getting back into it, I've played it before, but like actually trying and doing things was the season. I think it was 2 seasons ago when they gave away the WoW mount, or they gave like something in Hearthstone or something. Like, is there anything like that? Do they do that every season, or was that like a one-off thing?
There's different rewards for the different tiers, like different portraits and like transmog stuff.
But all of it within Diablo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But like everything is so powerful now, and you're just like He-Man. Like once you get all those paragons,
All the
biggest-
Paragons.
Well, the biggest thing
All of
they've had this before, and I think they have it every time. I don't know, but if you get through the whole journey, is what they call it, season journey, you get an extra stash tab. Now, the thing is, like, I don't know. I was talking to you before, right? While you were like frantically getting ready for the show, you're like, "Hey, Sal, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm sorting my stash. I'm sorting my bags in Diablo," and I'm like, "That is such a huge part of the game." And an extra stash tab. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
I do want this. Greed told me today that he did one of the last achievements. He goes, "Oh, Sal, you missed it. I did this thing. I got my stash tag." I'm like, "You're just gonna have to do it again, Greed." You're just, I mean you can do this without me, but you know, give it a week or so and I'll be there too. I'm having a really good time, and I'm playing a witch doctor.
Ooh.
And I chose witch doctor. Everyone's choosing demon hunter because that's like the OP class for this season. But everyone's choosing demon hunter is the thing. And I hang out with Grand Nagus a lot, and I hang out with Degreed a lot, and I know that they were going to give me a lot of information about a witch doctor. In fact, Grand Nagus says there is only one class in Diablo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it the Ferengi?
It's the witch doctor Ferengi, and the only like gold pressed latinum.
Nice. I feel like somebody should queue up Witchy Woman right now, and just let that play while Sal talks about playing her witch doctor.
Well, I gotta say, I still preferred my Crusader.
Woman.
I was playing Crusader before I moved over until before the season started, and so far, I mean, I'm pretty powerful on my witch doctor, but I was having more fun on my Crusader. So
Okay.
Maybe I'll try a few different builds once I get some stuff going, like a few different sets, and like see what playstyle I like.
Okay.
But right now, I'm playing. You do get. Draven Dresden says Sal abandoned me in Heroes for Diablo. That's true. There's a few people that can say that because I was all about Heroes for so long. I still like Heroes, but like I'm just sucked in right now. I'm playing. You know, you get a set once you finish a bunch of like achievements. So I have the complete Zunimasi set, and maybe I'll try Helltooth or something instead. I don't know. It's completely different playstyles, but it's so much fun. I just love it. It's eating it up.
See, that's exactly where I am with Hearthstone right now. Like I finished Hearthstone last month at rank 12, having never laddered before. And I think I played a little just under 400 matches on the ladder.
You talking about like when all the changes came through? Is that when you started?
I started at the beginning of last month, and then the changes hit like last week of ladder.
Right.
So that was rough, but now I'm still back. I think I'm back up at like 1 star 15 right now. I've been the first couple weeks are horrible in Hearthstone ladder because everybody gets knocked down. So even though you're at like level 19 or 18, you're playing against people that were level 12 last season. So the level of play at the lower levels is much higher. So I use the first couple weeks here to kind of mess around and play a couple different decks and see what I like. Thankfully, my Patron Warrior is still a thing. So, and I've been playing a lot of Zulok, and I love the Zulok. And I'm 100% addicted to Hearthstone. I play Hearthstone all day long.
You know, I was talking to Kerosene Kid.
Yeah.
From Your Wow Money. And we were playing Diablo, and then he came in, and I'm like, "Hey, man, hey, Carol, what are you doing?" He's like, "I'm totally addicted to is it an expansion that came out for Hearthstone?"
So I get really confused.
Gods?
Yeah, I want to say it's an expansion because they have expansions. Adventures have like a solo campaign that you can go through. Expansions are like really card heavy.
So this is an expansion.
This is an expansion. There was something like 131 new cards, I believe. And they went to where there's standard and wild.
Standard, yeah.
So standard is everything but GVG and Nax. So goblins versus gnomes and Nax. And then basically everything will go away that's a year old. So like BlackRock will go away. And eventually Argent Tournament will go away. But
when you say go away, you mean those cards, the cards.
Yes.
I mean,
they won't go away. You can still play them in wild, but if you're wanting to actually ladder and be quote unquote competitive, there is a ladder for wild, but I don't know that as of yet it's gained any like legitimacy. Tournaments are probably still going to be, at least the major tournaments will be in standard, and then there'll definitely be wild tournaments as well, I'm sure. But like Hearthstone World Championship will be held in standard, so that's what. But by the time that it really gets going, and that's what like Trump and Amaz and Savitz and Crip are all playing. People are gonna somebody's gonna play wild, but not everybody. It's definitely a whole lot of fun. I'm enjoying the heck out of Hearthstone. I've been watching a lot of Hearthstone tournaments. I don't know, is this something that Diablo players do? Like, did Diablo players watch Diablo tournaments to learn how to Diablo better? Because I do that a lot. Like, I watch a lot of Hearthstone
Diablo tournaments though? I don't think so.
I think I just made something up. Like, I just totally made that up, guys. Can we get a Diablo tournament going? All Hearthstone tournaments that award Blizzard points will be run in standard. Thank you for that, Nate. I was kind of figuring that. I didn't want to go out on the limb because I hadn't read that officially. I know I'm only focused on standard to the point that I'm actually considering dusting my GVG cards just to get the extra dust and be able to craft like 1 or 2 extra things, as well as my Nax cards, because I have zero interest in wild. Zero at all. Diablo players just watch whomever is on the top of the grift boards. I'm going to guess it's rift boards?
Greater Rift.
That's Greater Rift.
Yeah, Greater Rifts.
Oh, see, I'm not down with the sling slang. You guys they're dibble dabbling more than me. I like it. So Diablo tournament, it assumes that there's actually PvP. There's nothing. Like, it's all solo. See, that's what I don't get. So you go through like a little bit of story, but then you hit 70 and you just do riffs over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
No. You race yourself to go faster and faster and faster at a higher level with a better gear.
and over and over and over and over and over and over. And I get it. I mean, I've had a lot of fun when I play Diablo. And the Canias cube thing, like somebody tried to, I think it was Kalani tried to explain Canias' cube to me, and I just totes didn't get it.
Kanai's cube, yeah. There
you go, Kanai's. His too. I also was curious about his cube, Canias' cube, the Rubik's cube. I'm very curious about the cube in London that you ride around on to get around the city.
That's the tube. That's actually the tube.
Well, I am less curious about it now because I'm mostly excited and interested about cube-shaped things. So it being a tube does not interest me nearly as much. I'm running out of things to run off at the mouth about, Sal. That's me running to the end of my subject matter.
Do you know what I think we should do? I bet we've got.
Should we get somebody else in here that has mouth noises?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you didn't mention how Belschnickel's not here. He did just message us and let us know that he will be jumping in. He's not here tonight because he's like having a meeting to sort out.
We're not gonna say anything. Don't steal his wind. Don't steal his thunder. Or that. His wind, his thunder, his hail, his slightly cloudy afternoons with a 50% chance of rain.
Well, then bring on Mosley.
All right. Well, before we do, I actually have something for those that don't know who Mosley is. I have a little video that I want to pop up on the screen, if that's okay with everybody. Give me one moment. In traditional Cuddles fashion, we're gonna do this one live. So guys, and forgive me, because this was captured. It appears on an iPhone, and it was recorded straight up and down. So I'm not gonna stretch it out. We're just gonna look at it in the upsity downsities. So guys, I don't know if anybody recognizes what this is not working. Are you kidding me?
The thing that was on Twitter that I gave you said is not working?
My screen capture isn't working.
Well, there we go. Oh, there it is.
I got it. All right. Hey, that's actually awesome because that'll fix my screen cap and other things. So we're gonna stick this right over here, over top of me. Actually, we'll put it in the middle so you can see part of me and Sal. So guys, check out this video. If you don't know who Mosley is, you may figure out who he is at the end of this video. Guys, I don't know if you can see that, but that was the Heroes of the Dorm bracket challenge. That man won. All of us that went in there and clicking on things and did the things and did the stuff. Like this dude did the thing, and we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get him in here right now. We have like an official real celebrity. I feel like this is really awesome. Kind of intimidated right now.
Yeah, I feel a little bit more legit now, you know?
I know, we're like a real show with like real people on it. This is great.
Oh, would you just look at the great chat room?
Welcome. And he won the 10K. Yes, he did. Bell also does look snazzy. So guys, we're getting him in right now. There he is, Mr. Mosley.
Hey.
My sir, my friend, welcome to the show. I think you are the biggest winner we've ever had on here.
Hey, well, I guess so. I don't know. I gotta give it up for you and your stream though, man. That was awesome. Really impressed with what you did there.
Thank you, man. I did absolutely nothing. It was the community that did everything. I'm just a fat guy with a net beard that sat in a comfortable chair and played video games for a really long time.
Yeah, that's all right. You did it for a long time and you rocked it.
Thank you.
And
man.
everybody else thought you rocked it too because you raised so much money. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. But how are you? We're not here to talk about how incredible, amazing, and truly awe-inspiring I am. Also, I'm very cute. Tonight we're here to talk about.
Neck beard.
It is. It covers. I'm scared to shave it now because I know there's another chin under there I don't want to meet. So Mosley, how are you doing tonight, my friend?
Oh, I'm doing awesome. I'm excited to be on here with you guys. It's really, really cool. So,
This is your first time on here, right?
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I guess first time on a podcast. So I've been listening to him for long enough. It's about time I got on one, I guess.
I guess so. The last time I saw you, I was in Portland.
That's right. We had a great meetup.
Yeah, you live around there, yeah?
I do. Yeah, just south of
And
Portland.
We went to ground control.
Yeah, old school video games, all the uprights and putting your quarters in. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was really cool. My office over there, they're so close to that place that some people go there on their lunch breaks to play pinball and stuff.
Nice.
So,
I have to
that's
move to
kind of
Portland.
perfect.
That's rip GG. I could go play arcade games during that. Like, oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, like it's a block away from where our office is over there, and just like, I got an hour off. I'll just play some Dig Dug or Miss Pac-Man. Yeah, it's cool.
Right on.
Well, okay. Well, tell the world, like who you are. Tell us about yourself.
Well, my name's Chris. Go by Mosley online, and been doing Blizzard stuff ever since first Diablo. So I was thinking back to that. It was like 97, right when it came out. But been playing WoW since 06. So about, I don't know, before Burning Crusade, vanilla, if you will. So I was on, did that Horde side for a really long time. Well, all the way until CTR. Oh, come on now. It's still a little bit in my heart there. I recently on HOTS Chromie showed up and I saw a gnome and I had this visceral reaction to it being a gnome. It was horrible, but that's all right. I'll still play her because I think she's supposed to be pretty BA. But so once CTR happened, all my raiding teams were going away. I was on Dragonblight, I think, and I got to play late night. I wait till the family goes to sleep, and I'm playing West Coast, and so decided to go over to CTR because I was like, well, if anybody's got a raid team at that time, it's gonna be Convert to Raid, and so so that's what I did. Made the move and joined up, and it was great. It's actually the last year or so. Since I don't know. Wait, what was when we were going through Orgrimmar? What expansion? I can't think.
Mists of Pandaria.
Yeah. Or Cataclysm.
Orgrimmar was Pandaria.
Oh, Pandaria. Okay. Yeah. So, I guess it was about then is when joined up and got into Banana Republic. This is what raid team I was on, and that was a great time. Loved it.
You've had them on, for sure.
I know. You just, Draven runs with them too. And so I did that until I just changed jobs this last fall and have to get up at 6 a.m. So they raid from 11 to 2. So that was a little bit rough. So, yeah.
The things that we do for our raid team.
Oh, yeah, seriously. I was all right when I was getting up at 7 or 7:30. I was only getting about, 4.5 hours of sleep. But for two nights a week, I could get away with that.
Yeah.
But 3 hours of sleep is a little bit rough.
Oh yeah. No. You. Well, before I ask you this, Nate in the chat room did point out that you can get a Fell Queen Chromie skin and play her as a goblin.
Good point. Good
so there
point.
you go. There
Nice.
is your solution to that problem. But you.
I totally missed this news that Chromie was going to be a hero.
Chromie
yeah.
and Medivh?
Yeah, Chromie and Medivh. They're
And Medivh?
oh
What?
yeah, it's gonna be
When
sweet.
did this come out that I didn't see it?
Oh, Medivh is gonna be just game changing. I don't think anyone like me is gonna be able to play him very well, but on the pro scene, it's just gonna be nuts.
Yeah. The news, Sal. So it was supposed to drop, I think, on a Thursday.
No, it's
And-
supposed to drop on Friday.
Okay, it was supposed to drop on Friday, and in true internet fashion, Blizzard Brazil hit the wrong darn button and
That's a little
tweeted about it
backwards.
on Thursday. So it dropped like everybody's. The internet exploded. Had you not had your head so far up a greater rift that you could actually taste what Diablo had for breakfast, you may have
Tacos.
noticed this.
I think it's tacos.
I'm just saying.
It's Frito burritos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nuts. It was up on that site. It couldn't have been five minutes, and somebody had it and had it mirrored, and it was just nuts. It looked like Blizzard was just going around trying to shut it down as fast as possible, but
It's
it was already out on Reddit.
Yeah,
I'm
feel
watching
bad.
the video now. Oh my god, Chromie!
I know, crazy, right?
That makes me happy.
Oh, it's gonna be good stuff. She's supposed to just really have some serious damage and slow capabilities and all kinds of things, but squishy, real squishy.
And well, what I know about Chromie is that she's or is it? Well, anyway, like a time,
Yeah, bronze, one of the bronze dragonflight.
Dragonflight.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
So-
Chromie is a female gnome that is actually a male dragon.
That's what I was talking about, right? A male
Has
dragon.
a
that goes to the female.
incredible backstory. If you're a fan of lore, go look up what you can find on Chromie. Chromie is awesome. It's like she's one of my favorite. Like not even being like a huge lore guy or been around that long. Chromie is definitely one of my favorite characters lore wise. I'm super excited to be able to play her in the Nexus.
Yeah, he, I don't know, ended up playing a role. What was during Garrosh's trial? If you read the books too. So.
Yep. Yeah, she was along with another member of the Bronze Dragonflight. I think they actually were able to see back in time without giving away things. I think I did. Spoilers.
Yeah, that's all right. That book's been out long enough.
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
Sal, are you talking to yourself or?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Okay, I'm looking at these skins, and that doesn't
Professional
look like
podcasting at its best. Welcome to the Converter.
that doesn't look like a goblin. That looks like a green dragon, like Ysera is what that looks like. And the other one, the red one, it looks like Alistraza or like a red dragon. So I don't think that's a goblin. But a dragon anyway.
I think Nate was just trying to make me feel better.
So what else outside of HOTS? Obviously you're a bit of a HOTS fan, and I want to talk a little bit about how
Can
all
I-
that
can I
came together.
actually,
But please,
Interrupt. I'm gonna interrupt.
you
I'm
always
sorry.
do. Do we want to get him?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go get your boy.
All right.
Guys, bear with me. Belschnickel we're gonna bring Belly Bell in here. I'm gonna have to mess with
Nice.
the overlay. We're gonna do it live in true converted.
Do it
podcast
live!
fashion. Add people to this call.
You know, Belschnickel really is the heart and soul of our show, and when we can have him, we
Hey,
want him.
You gotta throw a little Belschnickel energy in here, man.
You know.
What it is.
Hey.
What's going on? Man, I'm missing a party, man. I'm sorry I'm late, guys. That's terrible.
Oh, you.
we were just talking to Mosley.
Yeah, what's up, Mosley? How you doing, my
Hey, how you doing, Bell? What's
man?
up, man?
Looking good.
Hey, I like the Bald Brothers.
Hey, it's funny. I had someone come into the office today, and they had some kind of a T-shirt, and it said like, "I'm so sexy that I used to have." This is terrible. I used to have hair, but it couldn't be around my sexiness. It was that, like in like half the words that I just said. And it was funny then, which is not actually funny right now. But yeah, it's good to see you, man. I'm glad I was able to make it tonight. Sorry, I'm late, but I'm
No,
excited.
that's good. Yeah, glad you could get on. Nice to meet you
Yeah,
across the interweb.
Yeah, no doubt.
We were just talking. We talked about. Well, Mosley blew my mind because I had not seen all this because I played Diablo so much. I didn't see that Chromie was going to be a HOTS hero, and I'm really excited about that. Yeah, and then they were talking about something else, and I don't know what they were talking about because I was watching this video about Chromie.
Wow.
I don't know. We were talking about lore and stuff.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
I like
But-
lore.
But
Kind
we
of.
haven't talked about Heroes of the Dorm. We're talking about
yeah.
Heroes of the Storm game and Chromie and Medivh coming, but what about Heroes of the Dorm? Tell us
Yeah, that-
about your journey there.
Oh, this is the dude.
Yeah, this is I'm the dude, man. I'm the dude.
Welcome to the party, Belschnickel.
Dude.
Appreciate you
Yes.
stopping by.
Yes. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
man. I'm excited, man.
Oh yeah. It was crazy. So Heroes of the Dorm, anybody who's watching, they had a 64 team bracket for Heroes, and so they were all colleges, and they went down to the winner. Arizona State ended up winning. I think they were Dream Team was their name. Anyway, a lot of those guys went on. They're playing pro now, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so they had this bracket challenge. So I logged in, put in my picks, and just like NCAA challenge or whatever, I ended up having the most points, and so I won $10,000.
Dude, that is
Which is-
fantastic.
I know it was crazy. It was crazy, and one of the coolest things was I live in Portland, and the finals were up in Seattle. So I convinced my wife to let me load up the kids and her, and we cruised up to Seattle and saw it live. And so that was cool in itself. Just going to see just everything live. I haven't had a chance to go to BlizzCon or any of these things, so that was just awesome going to see the esports live and getting the swag and all that kind of stuff. And then to have pull it out and get the win on the 10 grand was just crazy.
And that video of you with the sign, going, I want to win! Yeah.
You know what's funny is they came and took my sign from me. Actually, it's because I had the sign saying I won the bracket challenge, and then I had it up there, and then some I don't know who it was, woman from Blizzard or something came and says, "I'm gonna have to take your sign."
No
Okay.
sign for you.
I know, seriously. I don't know what I had on.
What was the reasoning?
No, they didn't say it, and I was just like, whatever. That's all right. I just gave it up. But they had rules for all the signs that were there, but I thought I followed them all. So I just don't think they wanted me to put that up there until it was final.
Yeah.
Now,
they
when it
probably-
came
they
down to the
probably
end, was
didn't
it like-
know. They didn't, in defense of that Blizzard employee, she didn't know that you were Mosley and not
Yeah.
some
I mean,
random dude with a sign. Like,
No,
look
she
at
could-
me, I won. Yeah.
Yeah, if she would have only known, that would have been it. Yeah.
Do you know who I am?
You should have
Yeah.
pulled that. You should have totally pulled that. Now, when it
Yes.
came down to the end, though, was it between like you and like how many people were there at the same kind of deal that you were, like thinking, hey, I got a shot to win this thing? Was it just like you and a few other people, or what? Like, were they a long shot to win?
Well, there was actually nice shot there. Thanks, Cuddles. No, it was me and one other guy were tied all the way
Okay,
up, and
okay.
even going into it, him and I had exactly the same picks. So it came down to if let's see. So if Arizona State won and they played against crap, I just lost it. Anyway, but they if it came down the way it did, then it was me and this other guy, and it went down to the fourth tiebreak.
Oh, my
in order for me to
goodness.
get it, yeah, I picked all 4 of the final 4, and he had only picked 3 of the final 4. So I got that. But if any of those teams that I had picked, if any of them would have lost, I would have dropped down to like 500th or something like that, something crazy.
Wow, dude, that's awesome, man. The odds of picking a correct bracket in anything that's this big, like for the NCAA tournament, it's like 1 in like 100 like million something ridiculous. Like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
like that's crazy that you won that, man.
Yeah,
That
I
is
mean,
crazy.
I did pretty well. I had 7 out of the top 8, or 7 out of the
Wow.
elite 8, if you will, and so that's what kind of. And then I had all the rest of them, so I was pretty good. But there's about close to 60,000 entries.
Wow,
I know, so crazy.
that's impressive, man.
I was
Do you
loving
know,
it. It was
do you
nuts.
know who Arizona State beat
Well, that's how
to win?
it was. UT Arlington.
That's my alma mater.
Oh wow,
That's where I went to school.
nice.
That's where I have my Bachelor of Arts degree from.
Nice.
Yeah, that's where I grew up. So I was kind of like, oh, UTA, but they got totally creamed. It seems
Yeah.
that everyone got totally creamed by Arizona State.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job. Well, I mean, if you've been following any of the pro stuff, like Michael Udall and Akaface are 2 guys that were on that team that have gone on to they're in Gale Force Esports is their pro team now. Those two, and Rafflecopter was a guy on Tennessee, and so those three have combined with a couple others too. They're just doing amazing. They came on the scene and they're getting top 4 in these pro tournaments now.
Wow.
That's
So you
nuts.
went into it knowing these guys were legit. Like, it wasn't like you just said, "Oh yeah, I think I'll take Arizona State." Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I looked at, there was a little bit of information out there showing what their hot slogs MMR was, which is kind of their player ratings.
Mhm.
And so they had a bunch of teams with those ratings, and there's a little information about how they did in the qualifiers. So I just took those. I knew who was pro players on different teams and just kind of looked at that. I don't want to give all my secrets away.
No,
you know,
man. Hold it to
but
the best, man. You got to win that thing again next year. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that, but
You know?
But yeah. No. I mean, one of the biggest things that to look at is who wins faster. I mean, if there's one team that's winning in 25 minutes, another team that's winning in 15 minutes, I was just like, hey, I'm going with them. They know how to get it done.
Close the deal.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. That's awesome.
So it's cool. I mean, it's pretty awesome. I've been, just having fun with it. So I don't know what I'm
Spend
gonna
any of the
do
money yet? You spend the money yet?
I got it about 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So from Blizzard, I had to actually invoice Blizzard for the money, so which was funny. But yeah, so
Really?
I got it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're like, send us an invoice and then we'll send you the check. So my invoice was like prize money for
$1
Heroes
million.
of the Stars. Yeah, right. I know, $1 million. That'd be awesome. No, yeah, so I got it about 2 weeks ago, so it's just sitting there right now, but I'm gonna get myself a really nice laptop, I think.
Nice,
And
nice.
and then gonna spend some of the money on my house so my wife's happy. So all these times that I'm playing video games and getting on podcasts and stuff, she won't.
That's
I'm
right.
trying
That's
to
right.
avoid wife aggro. That's the whole
You're
point.
like you're a professional. You're like a professional gamer now, right? Because you've made money now because of the
'Cause you've
games that
made
you
money,
play.
yeah.
You're a
Jeez.
professional gamer.
Yeah, that's
You know,
right. Hey,
like no one can give you slack for the rest of your life. Like, dude, you making money? What you're doing? Watching TV?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm a
It's
professional
like
gamer.
it's like the Belschnickel fantasy football winning.
Yeah,
rate.
man. Oh yeah, all the time. I'm like, yeah, I'm a pro fantasy football player. I'm pro. You know, I'm pro. Yeah.
So anyone who's won money in fantasy football is a pro?
Yeah, if you win money or
No.
you earn money doing something, that makes you professional. Like that
Wait,
makes you
no.
ineligible for amateur sports.
If you
Okay,
won,
like
if you
my
won
brother
like
Butch
$50,
won like $15. Yeah.
no, that doesn't count. That's like that's nonsense.
It has to
If
be
you
over a
won-
certain amount.
Yeah, Belly Bell won like he won like a stack. Mosley
It was
Mosley's
18 and a half,
walking away.
18 and a half, 18.5.
That's what you. That's nuts. I remember that happening. I can't remember how much it was. That's a lot of money.
Mosley walks at home with a cool 10K.
Yeah,
For
like that's
clicking a
professional
bracket.
grade money. You know what I
mean,
mean?
he's
Like,
pro now. He's pro.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
pro, dude. But
Yeah. Hey, the government's gonna take their professional grade taxes from it too. I'll tell you that.
so well.
I was like, okay, 3,000 is gonna go over here just for
Yes.
next April.
That's right. That's smart. That's smart.
Yeah. Good.
That's cool, man.
stuff.
Congratulations. That's fantastic.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
But you've got something from the Heroes of the Dorm that you wanted to give away.
I do. Yeah, I got a giveaway. I got a I don't know if I can get it up here. So there's a player portrait that I got from going in there, a little bit of swag, and so yeah, I have a code for that. So people who play HOTS, and it's what anyone who showed up there or actually played in the tournament got this. So kind of cool.
Nice.
Well, how do you want to give it away?
Ooh, goodness. Let's see. You were asking maybe come up with a trivia question.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna go in honor of one of our newest heroes joining HOTS, Medivh.
Oh, okay.
All right. So let's see if anybody can get this. What was
Well,
Medivh's...
stop.
Oh,
Tell us the rules first. What's gonna happen?
okay. All right. I don't know how all this goes. So rules. I guess we're going to have to go with chat room. Whoever types it in and spells it correctly first.
And spells it correctly.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, watch out. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Maybe no one will spell it correctly, and then we'll have to pick somebody who's close. All right, are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Cuddles,
chat
you ready to try this out? What are you doing?
Don't type anything, Cuddles.
I
They
know.
don't even
Cuddles,
know.
Cuddles is ineligible.
He didn't know. He wouldn't know what it is. I didn't even know.
I doubt that
his
the
question
answer
gonna
was
be.
Des Moines, Iowa, or Ford Focus.
I was.
I don't
I
think I
Could have been
spelled it either.
potatoes.
Dude, yeah, you almost had me with potatoes.
Oh,
Nice. Good deal. All right, so this is Medivh is going to be a new hero in Heroes of the Storm coming up. And so what was his title? What was his title? He was the what?
And it's not Mr. Medivh.
It's not Mr. Medivh,
Okay.
no.
Is this back when like Medivh had a job or something?
Yeah, it was back. So what did he, does anybody, did any of you guys know what he did?
Jim said Mr.
Oh,
Medivh.
Nate.
Is it
no.
spelled?
Nate got it?
Nate pulled it out.
Man,
He-
Nate's
he
not
got it
playing
in there.
around.
He got in there just before Draven.
Oh man,
They
At
both
the
spelled it
photo-
correctly too.
Photo
I know.
finish.
That's because they both got on Wikipedia fast enough, I think.
Oh, that's pretty
The
good.
fastest
Pretty good.
Googler contest
Yes.
wins.
Nice. Good job. All right, Nate, I'll actually I can send that to you on Twitter. Actually, I got your
That's really cool.
Twitter handle, so
Right on.
Yay! Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for doing that.
Woohoo.
So obviously you're playing a lot of HOTS right now. Am I correct?
I do. I'm an old guy with kids and job and all that kind of stuff. So I don't have time to really spend a whole bunch of gaming time. So I got to focus on usually 1.5 games at a time. So right now, Heroes is kind of my main one. I get on and get my gold from WoW and
Yeah.
get in there and try and level it up and keep my wits about me. But yeah, that's my game going on right now.
Totally, HOTS is perfect for that. For just
Yeah.
jumping
In
in,
and out.
doing a quick game. Diablo is good for that too. Hearthstone's
Yeah.
great for that.
Yeah.
just
Even
get it
Overwatch when that
done.
comes out. You can play a couple quick games
Overwatch.
of Overwatch and be out.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch. Blizzard's doing it right, man, right now.
But WoW was the first thing to nab you, right?
It was,
So-
yeah. I've been playing WoW for over 10 years, and at least I've had my subscription for over 10 years. I'm not playing as much right now. Where's my what was the little trophy or something they got? I don't know.
Yeah, there was a
Let's see here.
trophy.
You didn't get one of
Uh,
those things?
No, I wasn't in at the very beginning, so
Oh, okay.
I know,
Okay.
bump. That's all right.
He's not bitter.
Yeah,
He's just like,
yeah. I know. What the heck? That's all right. I got $10,000.
That's right. That's right. That's
Blizzard
right.
gave you $10,000.
That's right.
I'll take that. Yeah. So yeah, I've been playing WoW for a long time.
He's like,
So
he did the
you-
trophies. He's like, cash.
Yeah. Mostly, I've played Mage. Mage is been my thing. That's been my main for a long time.
Well, so movies coming out
Yeah.
summer. Yeah. You got any plans for that? You're gonna see it.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna see it. My kids are all hyped for it. There's actually a few people around Portland here, so maybe we'll have to do some kind of little meetup. But I haven't set anything up yet. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see it with some friends here in New York. I got some people at work, and I'm like, you're gonna come. Get all these people want to like borrow my Illidan book when I'm done, right? And I'm like, okay, but you gotta watch the movie with me.
Are you guys finding that none of your friends are like hype about it though? Like I've told some friends at work, like, hey, yeah, make sure, man, like June, like let's check out this movie, Warcraft movie, and they're like, huh? Like I don't know, like we're like in our own little bubble, our own little Blizzard bubble, but like I'm not hearing anybody else that's like, yeah, I want to see it that doesn't play. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. But are you guys finding your friends are like jazzed up about the movie or what?
I
Your
don't have
non-gamer
any
friends.
I don't have any friends that aren't gamers because why would I?
He's like,
I
I've
don't,
cut them off.
I don't hang
Okay.
out with normals. No,
Muggles.
but like the
Muggles.
I don't hang out with muggles. That's awesome.
Yeah. Right.
No, one of the things actually Theory and Draven were talking about on their podcast, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, was that the trailer with the with like the bass drop, like the one that everybody, like all the Warcraft fans were a little bit upset about because it was very like actiony and we got like the beats dropping in the background and
Yeah.
that was for Not Us.
The non-gamer.
Right.
That was for people to get hype. And I think it's out there. I think it's happening. I think we are so wrapped up in it, and the fact that like I'm flying to Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Because I can't say the town that it's in.
Minneapolis.
I can't say that. But no, like I'm going up there. Like we're all doing crazy things. Like we're having giant meetups, and I think we're so far removed from the reality of the average moviegoer. We just don't realize. Like, I mean, when was the last time you heard somebody hype about a movie like a month and a half ahead?
I'm going across the
anyway?
country to watch it with my friends.
Yeah,
A month and a half. It's been like a year and a half, man. We've been hyped for this.
yeah. Like we're hyped. I think you'll hear from the Muggles like the week of or the week after when they see the numbers that come out. They're like, oh
wow.
man, I should go see that Warcraft movie. They're just not. They're not the ones that are drooling every time we get a new picture.
That might cry when it starts, like
Yeah.
weep,
Yeah,
like a
they're,
child. First
they're-
time you see Stormwind.
they're not
Yeah.
following the director on Twitter and like have alerts set up on their phone every time he tweets. Not that I do that.
Yeah, cheering back and forth in the theater for the Horde.
That's just
the
it.
Alliance.
Dude, that's what everyone is too cool in New York City.
Yeah.
I need some more nerd friends, right? I've got plenty of like gamer friends here, and it's funny because people who, for me, people who aren't like gamers, like they like the fantasy stuff, and I think that's cool. You know, there's orcs and there's magic, and I'll see it. You know, and then my gamer friends are like, "Are you kidding me? Warcraft after Warcraft 3, Warcraft died." There is no more Warcraft because they made it into an MMO and that's stupid and the movie's gonna be dumb. You know, that's what all my friends are like. And they play StarCraft and think everyone is bad. So I need some positive people who are gonna see this movie with me. In New York, though. But
If I drive
It's a big
to
city. I'm
Minnesota,
sure you gotta find some people, man.
I'll stop back on the way back and like we can see it like on Monday or something.
Cuddles is doing a U.S. tour
Yeah,
to
I'll
watch
just-
the Warcraft movie. Anybody who has to watch it alone, just call Cuddles.
Just call me. I will travel this country, saving you from watching a movie alone and shouting "For the Alliance"
Yes, yes.
all over the place. Yeah.
Okay. Well, gosh, we probably should start wrapping this up now. But Mosley, number one, we're so happy to have had you.
Dude, I am so excited that you asked me to come on. It's been great.
Thank you so much. And
Yeah, man.
number two, do you have anyone you want to shout out?
Well, yeah, I mean, I give it up for Banana Republic, man. That was my team. I've not haven't had a chance to raid with them for about 6 months, but there's still a pile of them on there, and so anyone who is looking for a late night raid team, you know, Pacific time, 11 to 2. Yeah, I know.
That's rough.
It is. So it depends on what your work schedule is, but yeah, they're amazing group of people, and they, you know, very welcoming, very great group. So I love
Cool.
those guys.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Woohoo!
I'm glad I made it on. I would have been bumming if I missed it.
Yeah.
Man. Like the dude. I would have
We
missed
get-
like the dude. So
Yeah, we got we got a few of them in chat. Mew, Draven. So there's some on there. Punky Brewster, he was a greeter for the team. Amonzi, Cooter, Osty. There's some great people. Raxi
Nice,
Taxi,
nice.
Roderick. They all get around. So good stuff.
Right
I
on.
know.
Mosley,
Yeah,
thank you so
yeah.
much, man,
thanks,
Hey,
man.
thank you guys.
and congrats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, thanks a
Oh.
lot.
Professional gamer, man. Remember that.
Good stuff. Yeah, some point I got a little project. I'm thinking about doing a little Monday podcast or Sunday night podcast for any Heroes tournaments, like kind of a little ESPN weekend update kind of thing. So I'm thinking about it. I'm just trying to figure out all the technical stuff. So, but
Well,
but who
you
knows?
have you have a little seed money to get that started if you'd like to.
Yeah,
and just-
I bought myself a good mic, so that's all right.
That's awesome.
So who knows? We'll see what happens. You might hear about it. So
Right on.
Okay, well, thanks so much, and we'll talk to you later, and we'll keep up with that little project. Let us know.
all right.
Take it
Thanks,
easy, man.
guys.
Good
Thanks,
seeing you.
everybody. Yep.
He's super cool. Really nice guy. Jeez. I would have been bumming if I missed that. Bumming hard.
Hey, Belschnickel,
Yeah.
You've got some like cool stuff coming up. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you want
Um,
to talk about that?
yeah, I'll talk about it real quick. So if you follow me on Twitter, then you would have seen it already. But I'm going to be heading back out to LA in about 8 days, which is crazy because I really didn't know exactly when I was going to go. I knew it would be soon. And I kind of found out like 3 weeks beforehand that the date was there and I was ready to go. So I'm going to be going out there for 6 weeks this time. And I'm really, really excited about it. I'm going to be continuing my groundlings training, and I'm going to be taking some just traditional acting classes as well from my Anthony Mendel, who's like this acting guru dude in LA. He's fantastic. Look him up on YouTube if you're ever looking for inspirational people. Like, you don't have to even be wanting to act, but this guy, I mean, the stuff he tweets and the stuff that he does in his videos is amazing. So I'm going to be doing twice a week groundlings and twice a week Anthony Mendel for the next 6 weeks, and I'm pumped. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be staying with my cousin again. I want to make more videos this time, like try to do something at least every couple days, even if they're really short, like a minute or two long. So I'll be sending those into the show. But I'm really excited. I'm pumped up, and I can't wait. I can't wait. A week. Today's Monday, so a week from tomorrow, I'll be in class, and it's crazy because I get to LA like at 9 in the morning, and I have class that night. And when class starts, it'll be 10 o'clock our time and ending at 1 o'clock our time. So I'm going to be totally tired, but I'm going to be hyped up on caffeine and groundlings love, man. So it's going to be good. I'm excited. And I want to make sure I pop in when I can. I don't know that I'll be able to make any shows because I'm actually going to be working as well. I have a license to work in that state, and I'm going to be working on Mondays from like 8 to like 6, which is like 9 o'clock our time. So
Yeah.
I might miss out on some shows, but the cool thing is for the fam. People are like, man, what about your fam? I am gonna try to fly back to Florida every 2 weeks because I have long weekends, so I'm gonna come back twice. So I will be back.
Gotta see the kids.
Yeah, I gotta come back. 6 weeks is too long, so I'll be going up there like on Tuesdays, and then flying back like a week and a half later on the Friday, and I'll do that twice, and then I'll be back officially at the end of June. So I'm excited. I'm fired up, and you guys will get more updates on Twitter, and hopefully I can send some stuff into the show and whatnot. So that's pretty much it.
Oh, hey, something that Mosley said to us earlier. His sister actually got to level 3 in groundlings,
Nice.
and he said so in the chat here.
Yeah.
So that's definitely something that he knows all about too.
It's so fun, man. Like, I would encourage anybody out there, like, if you want to try something different, try to get involved in some improv. It is so fun. If you're the kind of person that's not comfortable talking like to a lot of people or being in big crowds, you're just not very like don't feel comfortable like socializing or whatever. You'll get so out of your shell by doing some improv. You will be able to stand in a crowd of people and do anything, and it's really cool. Like, even for just development in general, like, it's fun. So yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait.
I'm excited for you. Oh,
Yeah.
so I'm so
I
glad
think
you're
everybody to sum up everything in the chat room, and I know I've told you this before, Belle. On behalf of like the entire community, man, we're all so excited to see you like chasing your dream. Like, it's so inspiring to see you doing this, man. You like go out there and kill it, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm so fired up, man, to do this. Like, it's good. The thing about it is I can't describe how I feel when I'm doing this kind of stuff. Like, when I'm there and I'm doing this, it's like, I have my career. I'm in the medical field, but when I'm doing this stuff, man, it's just like this is what I should be doing. You know what I mean? Like, you feel alive, man, when you're doing that kind of stuff. So I can't wait. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted. I'm gonna miss you guys. If I can pop on even in the chat room, I will. If I get on late or whatever. So I'll try to stay somewhat around. But for the next 6 weeks, that's where I'll be. I'll be leaving a week from Tuesday. So
You're gonna be super busy, so do your thing, right? But we would love to get some like little videos, even if it's just like something on your phone, like blah, blah, blah,
You gotta make some video. Can we request this gigantic favor from you?
What's up, man?
So every other week when we're gonna do a show, can we get a little video from Belle?
I will have
if you can't
a
be
video.
here, 30 seconds, like, hey guys, I'm in California. Look, it's sunny and beautiful.
I will have a video for you guys on the shows that I miss, guaranteed.
Perfect.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a bunch of smaller ones, and then I'll just maybe either put them together, and I'll send you the file with enough time. Because I want to do more videos.
Belshi stick.
Yes,
The Belshi stick returns.
Dude, I gotta find the Belshi stick, but don't worry about it. I'll have it out. You know what I mean? So I'm excited, man. I'm pumped up. So
Cool. Well, let's head into our like announcements and stuff.
Ooh.
Where we've got Nate and Terrards first. It's
Oh,
gonna.
do we want to call Nate? Let's call Nate. Let's call Nate. Add people.
Kanate, the winner of things.
Yeah, maybe
What
let's
did-
not call Nate. I'm a little bitter. I wanted to win that.
What did he win? Oh, the thing, the Mosley thing. Mm-hmm. Nate.
You
Oh,
guys
everybody
watch.
is in
You
the
guys
wrong
watch
spots.
Daredevil, right?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Dude who works at the Bulletin looks just like Nate.
What you reading there, Nate?
Yeah, what's got there, Nate?
Oh, just a little compilation book that has a nice little story in here about Medivh. Just nerd stuff.
Just
Nerd stuff.
Just nerd stuff.
Also, just to further enforce my nerd cred, there's one other thing. Before there was a book, there was a little game called Warcraft Orcs and Humans that I killed Medivh in. So
Okay.
I kind of know what's up, guys.
Are you responding to you being called a master Googler? Is
I am.
Yeah, he's like a kind of person, Nate's like, yo, chill, yo. You know what I'm saying? So Google here, you know what I mean? Like, I'm real, you know? Tell it like it is, Nate, man. Don't let him tell you what's up.
Yep. So actually, I will say, I have not read the Illidan novel that just came out. I do have it. It's right over there. I just haven't had time to sit down and read it. But I think next weekend I'm going to dig into it.
Good stuff, man.
So there you go.
I've heard great things about it. I've heard it's really good.
Cuddles bought this for me.
Wow.
Oh, from the birthday?
Yeah.
That's a good dude, man.
Well, he
I like that guy.
gave me so I was able to buy
I'm gonna have to
this.
audible that thing.
Yeah, it's dark. It's different than the other books. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm interested to see it. Like, I really liked the. I like all the Christie Golden books, and the Richard Knack ones are okay. I really liked the Vol'jin book that they did during Mists, because it was a different author than they normally use. So I am interested. I'm really interested to see another different author's take on the universe.
Cool.
I did see our friend Softy on Twitter was just mentioning that he was reading it as well.
Well, there's actually a great Kevin over at Dark Moon Herald did a awesome and amazing review on his podcast, both a spoiler free and then a spoiler like rich version. If anybody's on the fence about that book, first of all, don't be on the fence about that book. Jump off the fence, run down to the store, buy the book, go home, read it. You don't even have to go home. Sit in the store on the floor. If you can read the whole thing before they close, it's free to put back on the shelf. But yeah, go check it out.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
No, I've been doing that for years. That's how I read my magazines and periodicals. All right, so what's going on in rating?
Let's see what is going on in rating. We got a few things happening. Let's see. It looks like we have Room of the Moose has gotten Iskar and Zul'Harrak down in heroic. They're now 9 of 13. We have the Troublemakers, just got Sokrathar down. They're now 10 of 13. Team that somebody in this chat might know about, For the Win, just got Iskar down.
Nice.
They're now 7 of 13 heroic. 9 to Midnight also got Iskar down, and they're now 9 of 13 heroic. And we have not one, but 2 mythic Kilrog kills down. We've got Rectified and Threat Level Midnight that are now 5 of 13 Midnight. Mythic.
That's cool.
Wow.
So
So
Did you
People are
say
still doing
12
work.
of 13 mythic?
5 of 13.
5. Okay, that's still impressive.
There is no team in CTR that is 12 of 13 mythic yet. Stoic, I know, is knocking on the door.
They're the closest.
Their last raid night, they got a 9% wipe on Mythic Manaroth. So they're right there. They're so close.
Wow, that's cool.
I'd like to point this out because we have this with Nate each and every week. Guys, everybody, WoW's in a lull. Everybody's sick of WoW. WoW is dead. Oh no, HFC's been around. Guys, we still got teams out there like pushing Mythic. We got teams in normal. We got teams in heroic. This is incredible. You want to raid? This is the place to be. It's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it, guys.
Yeah, there's if you're still interested in content, there are still teams out there. All is not lost if you're just getting into the party late. I think we're gonna have to Turarts and I are gonna have to team up and try to plan some stuff out for raid recruitment and stuff like that for pre-Legion, like in early August or late July or something like that. So we can help you guys find some more teams, maybe get some new teams started next expansion. Just kind of see what's going on. So we'll try to figure something out. We'll put our heads together. Real quick, I have a couple of personal things that I just want to do. First of all, I want to shout out to our friend. You might know him as Freeze Pop. You might know him as Michu Bamboo. You might know him as Morgalord. He power leveled my seasonal tune in Diablo to 70 in about an hour the other day.
That always helps.
So and then I had my 6-piece within like another hour. So I'm not too far behind. I think I'm at like Paragon 200. So I'm not too far behind Sal. But so I wanted to say thank you to him. I would also like to say thank you to Mosley for the code for my portrait. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
And I do want to say that if you are still looking to get your challenge mode golds and get your weapon transmogs, hit me up on Twitter at Nate_CTR, and that's KNATE. I'm going to try to put a team together, and we're going to try to bang these out in the next couple months so we can get our weapon transmogs, because they will be account-wide once you unlock them.
Cool. Good stuff.
So that is all I have for... that's all I have for this week.
Right
all right,
on.
man.
Well, thank you so much, my beautiful friend. I appreciate having you here. That was an incredible raid report. Well done.
I aim to please.
Well, you always do.
You always do. Take it easy, my man.
All right, guys. See you in 2 weeks.
See ya.
See you, buddy. All right, so that means, guys, you know what?
Time for tea.
It is. It is time for tea.
He's always so bubbly.
Let's add tea in here.
Hey guys,
Hey, what's up?
not much. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. I have stuff to talk about, which is exciting. So we'll just dive right into event stuff. The first event I'm going to talk about is actually happening May 13th, so coming up here pretty quick. It's a part of a series called Azeroth Pet Battle Explorer. So what they're doing is they are hosting a series of pet battle tournaments based on regions or times in Warcraft. So this first one, you can only use pets found in Classic WoW, so Kalimdor or Eastern Kingdoms. This includes classic raids and dungeons. So it's kind of exciting, a definite twist on pet battles. And, we all probably, if you pet battle, you kind of have your standard groups. So it's kind of switching that up if you don't play with just kind of old school pets. So a lot of fun. If you're interested, definitely sign up on the forums. It's at 12:30 p.m. server, so more of an early afternoon event. We also have a couple of raiding events coming up. May 15th, we are looking at a normal Throne of Thunder achievement run. And then May 22nd, still rocking the LFRs, getting people their runes if they need it or their Valor. So we'll be having a Black Foundry LFR run, 12:30 p.m. server as well. A couple events being hosted from people inside the community. We have a fantasy movie league that's going to be happening in 2 weeks. So
Those
if
are
this
fun.
is yes, they are. I think Jules did a few when the guild kind of first started.
Yeah.
So a lot of fun. If you're interested, there's a site called fantasymovieleague.com. So I guess it makes it really easy. There's a forum post. I've been tweeting it on the guild Twitter and stuff. So go ahead and sign up. There's a password for the league too, and that's all on the forums, which are still alive. They do still exist. So you can head to signalsmedia.com, convert to Raid Guild and Guild events.
Cool.
Another exciting tournament we have happening is an Overwatch tournament, and I'm sure a ton of these will be popping up. And this is happening June 25th at 7 p.m. server time. There's some information on again posted out on Twitter. So if you follow CTR Guild on Twitter, you can definitely find that. It's been retweeted about an hour ago or so. There'll be more information in 2 weeks because the person that is hosting it will be on the podcast in 2 weeks. So he will have a lot more to talk about then. Otherwise,
Are you speaking of Totemly?
I am speaking of Totemly. He approached me today and got that all set up. So yes, he will be
Nice.
talking more about it. I'm just kind of giving you the basics, getting excited about it because even though June feels like a long way away, it's going to come quick. I mean, it's May already, so hard to believe. Otherwise, just some kind of business stuff. I am looking for event planners. I know we're in a lull right now, but a couple things I'm looking for, definitely people who want to stream events, are comfortable streaming events, but also people who have experience or would like to do things outside of Warcraft. Although we are a WoW guild, and I believe that that will always be our core, Blizzard is doing a lot of amazing things right now. So I am looking for people who are comfortable hosting tournaments or things that don't necessarily involve World of Warcraft. So if
Cool.
you have ever wanted to kind of help the community more, be an event planner, definitely hit me up, ctrguildevents@gmail.com. Like I said, this time around, I am looking for people wanting to stream, willing to stream, and then just, although you can still do Warcraft events, more excited or more, not excited, just also willing to do other Blizzard games as well. Other than that, I know I missed the last show, so just a personal shout out. Thank you to everyone who participated in our raid recruitment event. Like Nate said, we'll be doing it again. The spreadsheet that I had used for the event is still floating around out there. So if you weren't able to make it but are looking for a team still, I do have all the information for all the teams who were able to make it. So just let me know, hit me up on Twitter, and I can get you a copy of that if you can't find it. But otherwise, I think that's it. That's all for events. We're still going strong, despite the fact we're kind of in that mid-expansion blah. So very
Cool.
exciting stuff.
Well, thanks, T.
Yeah, no problem. You guys have a great 2 weeks. We'll see you in 2.
All right. Thanks a
Alrighty,
lot.
talk to you
Appreciate
later.
Bye, guys.
it. Bye-bye.
Yay!
See you, boss.
You say boss.
She is. I'm still an event planner.
Yeah.
I haven't done an
So,
event in a little while, but
let's talk about some announcements. You want to talk about the Minnesota meetup?
I would love to talk about the Minnesota meetup. Guys, if you do not know about the Minnesota meetup, it is a meetup in Minnesota.
Ooh.
I know.
Never guessed.
I know. It's a very misleading title. There's a lot of there's like
Nuance. There's
innuendo.
nuance in there, and there's
Yes,
nuance.
it's subtle. Guys, you can go to wellplayedparty.com. That's wellplayedparty.com. The most amazing thing about this meetup is all you need to do is show up in Minneapolis. Oh, I got it. Minneapolis, Minnesota on the designated day.
June 11, Saturday, June 11. I guess the movie is at 10 a.m. So yeah, there's gonna be some other stuff going down, but yeah, if you go to wellplayedparty.com, they'll give you all the information. It's right there, right on the front page.
Yep. And guys, you show up, you're coming to the movie for free. The Well Played Party, it will be buying your ticket. Actually, Signals Media is purchasing the ticket.
That's nice.
And we all just walk into the theater. And guys, think about this. Like Sal was saying, she's worried about like the non-nerd or like the too cool nerd factor at the Warcraft movie. Like, I know Belle is going to go see it. I know Nav's going to see it down here. I don't know if you guys are going to come to the movie meetup. Please come. Or do one here. But, like, it's going to be cool. Opening weekend, it's going to be like that Star Wars, that Lord of the Rings, like that, giant theater full of nerds. Take that take that. No, imagine it's an entire theater full of guildies, full of people that you've raided with, full of people that have silly little inside jokes with each other, full of people that can make fun of Pat Crane. This is gonna be awesome, guys.
That's an easy target.
It is. It is. And there's a casino night where we're gonna be going to Valley Fair amusement park. There's all sorts of stuff planned. There may be. I think there's all sorts of fun. So go check it out. Wellplayedparty.com. That's wellplayedparty.com.
Did you see what Nate just said in chat?
It's true.
Arts does the events report in her robe.
She does. I wonder with like, can you get like a little bubble pipe next time and like blow bubbles out of it?
Cuddles, you haven't been around that long. Do you know the
I don't.
You don't know the robe reference. He doesn't know.
Go back and listen to some old
New guy.
CTR. Back in the early Coltrane days.
Yeah.
In my robe. Yes. We even
I've
have
seen Coltrane in his robe. I didn't know it was a thing though.
Remember we had the robe at that
not on
first
the
BlizzCon?
podcast.
He had the robe, and
he
it was
was
like
sweating.
100 degrees in that room too.
It's like I thought I was gonna do something. He was sweating in his robe.
Poor guy. Good sport though.
Yeah, and he came on our show. He wasn't wearing a robe, but Belschnickel and I were wearing robes.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, do you want to talk about the Discord, Cuddles?
I would love to talk about the Discord, Sal. So guys, there are two places that you can find all of the wonderful guildies and all the wonderful things. First of all, discord.converttораid.com. That is the Discord for the Convert to Raid podcast. Also, our guild. Find all of the people and all of the things over there. And guys, if you want to talk to us, if you want to play some fun games with Sal, and by games, I mean Diablo, because that's all she ever plays. Good luck getting her playing anything else.
That's all right. That's good.
Bell is in there as well. And guys, that's bit.ly/converted-discord. bit.ly/converted-discord. So guys, please check that out. And yeah, those are our Discords.
Hey, Belschnickel, do you know about the Con Before the Storm party coming up?
I do know about it. I've been hearing every podcast I listen to, which is a good thing because they want to get the word out. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and they're all ending with a little bit of a shout out for the Kickstarter. So it's I'm excited about it. I went last year.
Yeah,
and it was awesome.
It was great.
Really good job. It's a great place to hang out on Thursday night before the con. So
what they do with the art is just nuts.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, that was really cool. If you're going to BlizzCon, definitely make plans to show up for that. They put on a good show, a good party.
So I will recommend that you go to Con, that's C-O-N, like a convention, conbeforethestorm.com. That's conbeforethestorm.com, just to find out, even if you don't want to give money, but give money if you want to, to find out what's going to be happening and who's involved. There's so many big names involved. All the podcasts that's not ours are involved. It's because we're not involved because we're part of the Well Played party.
Have they already opened that up?
Not yet. It will happen. And we will have, spoiler alert, we're going to have Pat and Jules on our show for the opening of that.
That'll be good.
For the Well Played party. So we're letting our friends at Con Before the Storm go first on this one. And that was always the plan. That was always the plan. They're our friends.
My Con
right?
Before the Storm shirt on.
Cuddles even has a Con Before the Storm shirt on.
Totally. Yeah,
totally love those guys. I got to do a panel last year with Ro from Rel Maintenance.
I love Ro.
And Dustin Turley from Horde for Life, who both of them amazing individuals, and it was really cool. I got to spend some time with them.
Yeah, so they also have a Twitter at Con Before Storm to follow them, and they're doing really well so far, and that party's shaping up to be awesome. I'm absolutely going to be there.
I'll be stopping by for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Cuddles,
it's time for Shout Room Shoutouts, guys. Get your Shout Room Shoutouts.
That'll never get old.
In.
That'll never get old.
That's going to be a thing for a while. Guys, get your Shout Room Shoutouts in. Put them in the Shout Room for the chatting. out. But while we're doing that, Sal, do you have any regular shout outs from other places that are not our chat room?
Well, sure. I have shout outs from Twitter, and you can tweet us anytime, and we'll read it out loud on the show for your converted shout outs. Friend of the show, Tommen, whom we love, says, big shout out to Threat Level Midnight, one of the OG teams, in CTR, for finishing what we wanted to do in this expansion. 5 of 13 Mythic, and happy to end there. So, Mythic's nothing to sniff at, man. Nothing to sneeze at. Totemly is calling himself Tryhard Totem these days. It says, shout out to @Draven Dresden, who was on our show last week, who has to record HND on his birthday this Wednesday. May his mic work and his cake be plentiful. HND is Totemly's show called Heroes Never Die. And
I gotta listen to that. I'm gonna subscribe to that one tonight.
Yeah.
Wait, so, hold on. As you're mentioning that, because I like to mention this each and every time we ever mention Heroes Never Die anywhere. Do you know where that podcast started?
No.
It started in my chat room on one of my
Really?
shows.
Oh, that's
Somebody,
cool.
Draven was, I think it was Totem, was like, I should do an Overwatch podcast, and Draven was like, I should do it with you, and boom, a baby was born.
Wow.
I feel like a proud father.
That's amazing.
It's like your chat room is like a petri dish of like.
There's definitely
Growth.
things growing in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Good stuff. I'll subscribe to that tonight.
Okay,
Heroes Never
so
Die.
Totemly also says #Overwatch. An Overwatch CTR tournament on June 25th at 7 p.m. Sign up at challenge.com/CTR Overwatch. And just go look at Totemly Drunk CTR in Twitter, and or look at the HND, the Heroes Never Die podcast, and you'll get more information. A friend of the show, Tink, has to shout out to his arch nemesis, Dr. Pope, for hooking him up with BlizzCon tickets. Shout down to Bill for being an Overwatch snob.
That's kind of harsh. That's harsh. That's harsh.
Why is Tink throwing shade at you?
I know. Well, first of all, Tink is a shade monster. That's kind of how he rolls in general. But what happened with that is like they're like, hey, let's play Overwatch, right? And I'm playing some D3, I'm playing some the Division, and like I don't want to invest a lot of time. I know I love Overwatch, like from my inner bowel. Okay, I love Overwatch. I'm gonna play Overwatch. I pre-ordered it. I can't wait to play hundreds of hours of Overwatch, but I don't want to invest time into the game when I'm gonna lose everything in a couple weeks.
Totally.
You know, like skins and everything like that, and sprays, whatever. So I'm like, forget it. Listen, I'll play it when it comes out hardcore. But these guys just can't get enough. Like Tank and Rex, these guys have logged like hundreds and hundreds of hours into this game, and it's awesome. But I'm just waiting for the real deal. You know, I mean, I'll be there, in May. Actually, I won't be there because I don't have a gaming laptop, and I'll be away from my computer. And it's not like when I come home to hang out with the fam, I'm gonna be like, hey fam, haven't seen you in a while. Gonna go out and play some Overwatch. So I might actually like kind of like be a little bit late, to the Overwatch party. But that's where the shade's coming from, is just from me playing some other games, and these guys, they're about to lose everything in a couple weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey. But it's an awesome game. Don't get me wrong. I'll be all about it.
Yeah, so you're going to be in California taking 2 classes and working.
Yeah, I'll be playing a little bit. I'm going to see if my laptop can handle some D3, because, it'd be nice to at least farm a little something. And I'll be playing some Hearthstone, and that's probably about it, Because, yeah, my MacBook, first of all, I won't play Overwatch because it doesn't have a Mac client. Right. And that's yeah. So I'll be away from the game a little bit, but it's all good.
When are you leaving? You want to borrow
Tuesday.
a laptop, buddy? I got a gaming
You got
laptop.
a gaming laptop?
I got a gaming laptop. It's not like crazy gaming laptop, but it's a laptop I bought specifically for gaming.
Oh, we might have to talk for real.
Slide into the DMs.
We might have to talk for real. Yeah. All right.
I'm not going anywhere for the next 6 weeks that I know of. That I need.
I just got hooked up live on the Converted, baby.
That just happened.
Yes.
That just happened. I'm gonna have
Maybe I will be playing Overwatch.
I'm gonna have to take a few files off of it first, but.
All right.
No, all right. Woo! All right, guys. Why don't we go to the shout room chat outs? And I'm trying to get up to the top here. So, all right. The first one, it comes out from Dan Turismo. Shout out to any members out in Alberta, Canada. Yeah, thank you for this one, Dan. I hope you are staying safe from the Fort Mac fires. Ooh. Indeed. That's something that we're not hearing about a whole lot down here. And guys, to all of our Canadian friends, I hope you guys are staying safe. If there's anything that we can do, please reach out. From Totally Drunk, shout out to Chair for being the real MVP of Cuddles 28-hour charity stream. And from Tasia70, shout out to Jules on her move to Minnesota coming up and on her new job with Pat there.
That's right. That job is censored in our chat room.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Navox did that.
Yeah, he totes did. And then we got a shout out from Alessandra. This is a great one. Alessandra says, shout out, I got the reins of the fiery steed.
Ooh.
From Karazhan. Congrats for that, Alessandra. Nice. And we have one or two more. Guys, actually, that is going to do it. That's going to do it for Shout Room Chat Outs. I'm sorry if I missed one in there. We were having a wonderful talk that we won't discuss on the air. So I guess it is time for personal shout outs. And that's guys, I have some. Once again, shout out to each and every person that tweeted, shared the tweets, the retweets, and everything in addition to the tweets for my 28-hour stream. Everyone that was in the stream, everyone that gave me a host. I had 4 Twitch partners that are a lot bigger than me help me, and it was absolutely amazing. Everybody in the community that really rallied around this goal and got me to $1,535 raised for charity out of a $250 goal. You guys crushed it. And a huge shout out to stackup.org. They have their CEO spent time in my chat room. They hosted awesome. Me on their channel for about 8 hours. I cannot talk about the possible future things, but they have some amazing things. Like they absolutely, I got a phone call from one of their directors today and about fell over on my rump with some of the things that they want to do to thank both me and the community. So there's going to be some really cool things coming up. So guys, check out stackup.org. That's stack-up.org. I'm going to post my little donation link just if anybody's curious about what happened and how it went down. And I'll have a YouTube video up on my thank you here very, very soon. And I think that does it. Oh, and huge shout to Benny Fitz, the best monster on Twitch for that. He was incredible. And for Sangus for getting me in touch with Benny Fitz's people and making the dual stream that we did a possibility. So Sal, got any shout outs?
Okay, I'm not a famous philanthropist at the moment, but listen, I can't shout out to Dead Greed every week. That would just be silly. But this time I want to shout out to his son Princess Fleeby, whose favorite color is pink, and his favorite thing to say is, "By the way," and whatever fact.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, that's awesome.
By the way, you're doing that wrong. By the way, you need this other weapon. By the way, you can get that thing in this other place. By the way, yes. So Princess Fleeby.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Shout out to Princess Fleeby.
Woo.
Belschnickel.
Up until about maybe 4 minutes and 36 seconds ago, I didn't have a shout out. But now I do because Cuddles is hooking me up with the gaming laptop while I'm away. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So yeah. Nah, man, listen, I've been playing mostly solo the last couple weeks. I've been playing some D3. I actually wanted to go through the whole grind by myself. I didn't want to get powered, so I did that. And I haven't been playing much with anybody. I got nothing, man. I'm just shouting out to you guys for being cool with me coming in late tonight, and Cuddles, man, for just being a good dude and giving me his gaming laptop for life. Cool.
For life. Well, it's funny. Okay, so I bought that. I'll say this really quick. I bought it so that when I was traveling a lot with work, I could play WoW. Like when it hit a raid night, and now I take it. Like I took it to Boston, I took it when I went to BlizzCon. I've taken it on every trip that I've taken, and it has never made it out of my backpack.
Well, yeah, those trips, you're just like, you're so busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, it's,
I just legit don't have time to use it. And then half the stuff that I do on a trip, my iPad works for, or I have another device. It's not. It's a fun little laptop. It should play Overwatch.
that'd be nice.
It should be able to play Overwatch. In fact, you know what I'll do is tomorrow during the day I'll load it up and make sure it can. I'll load up all the Blizzard games.
Yeah, Overwatch, Diablo.
Make
I got
sure they're all
my
on
iPad
there.
for Hearthstone, so
Cool. And make sure that they'll play. I know it plays WoW, and you can raid on it.
if it does that, you'll be good. Sweet. I'm excited, man. Thanks.
Man, there you go. No problem.
I'll pay for the shipping, obviously.
Where you're close by.
I'm not that close, bro.
You're not that close.
I'm south of Nev.
Oh yeah,
If
no,
you're
yeah. We'll put that
listening
in
to the
box.
show on iTunes or Stitcher, take a few moments and give a thumbs up or
Hey,
write
that's
us
my-
a
That was
review.
good radio. That was quality radio right there.
Tell us how we're doing. We
Man
will
has no
give you a shout out.
Like that.
If
Like
you're
that.
watching
says
this on
Cuddles.
YouTube, hit the thumbs up.
It says the
Leave
Cuddles
us a
says
comment
that.
and subscribe.
But Cuddles is
If you'd
supposed
like
say
to
that.
join us live,
No, Sal's
hook us
saying
up
it.
on
I don't know
twitch.tv
what to do.
/converted podcast.
My entire world is
Cuddles,
falling apart.
tell them how they
I
can
don't know
come
what
on
to
the
do.
show.
Oh my gosh, any guildie is welcome to join in on this amazing fun. Guys, just email us at convertedpodcast@gmail.com. That's convertedpodcast@gmail.com. And we will hook it up just like that. So guys, remember, join us on our next show, which will be on May 23rd. And we're going to have Totemly Drunk. I won't be Totemly Drunk, but we will have a guest whose name is Totemly Drunk. I'm going to be very clear. And do you know what comes out the next day? The very next day, guys, all the hype.
Overwatch.
That's gonna be good.
So Totemly's coming on the day before Overwatch comes out to give us the Overwatch hype speech.
Can you give us the overview of Overwatch?
You
Kind
weren't
of an
hyped before.
overarching, overview of the Overwatch. So we
Or watching over it.
exactly. I ran out of
that's
words.
good.
I was
That's
trying to
good.
do it. I was trying to do it, guys.
I saw where you were going.
Yeah. So why
Well,
don't we go ahead and get out of here, guys?
Yeah, and
Sounds good.
after we get out, we're gonna have a special note from Con Before the Storm.
That's actually gonna be the first thing that we play.
Oh, that's great. Let's do that.
So guys, here we go. Oh no, it's not gonna be because the other things. We're gonna roll with it.
@converted_CTR.
And be sure to follow us on our YouTube channel, Converted Podcast.
Also, follow us on our Twitch channel, Converted Podcast, and join us live every other Monday at 7 p.m. server.
You can follow me @summer_sal
Cuddles at mullet863.
and Belschnickel @BelschnickelCTR.
This podcast is a part of the Signals Media All-Star Network. For more information on this and other fine shows, go to signalsmedia.com. It's okay to stick our stuff in your ears. Really.
Hi, this is Dave, aka Seraphis.
And this is Heather, also known as Zia.
You may have listened to us on the Sunring, but we are here to talk to you about something we have been doing for the past 3 years, and with the help of the community for our 4th year.
Last year, we raised over $19,000 on Kickstarter to help create the largest by fans for fans event. And this year, we want to take all of that awesome feedback and make our 4th year the best year ever. But we can't do it without the support of the community.
And we have some pretty awesome things to reward you with for backing us, like Murloc pins drawn by John Jagger from Azeroth Roundtable. Bajira is going to assist you with getting healthy. Whammo is stepping in to add some visual swag to your social media account. And we even reserved 5 of Noxie's badges just for you.
Head over to Kickstarter and search for Con Before the Storm 2016, or head to our website at conbeforestorm.com. Thanks, and see you all at BlizzCon 2016.
Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights, and I glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage, I wax a chump like a candle.